Alright, everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got the final in the Hyperspace trial here in Jacksonville, Florida. Cool Stuff Games. We've got Travis versus Carlos. The Republic dominated today. The Four Torrents and Sinker, the old Sinker Swarm. We had 3 in the top 4 with that list. Luckily, this is the first time we've seen Carlos. Carlos brings Rick Olie instead of the 104th Battalion pilot. Got Rick with a regen astromech. So we're gonna hope that Rick can bring some excitement to this game. We just got through a mirror match to get here, so Rick, it's up to you, buddy. I've been awake for 20 hours, 20 and a half, oh boy, 20 hours and 30 minutes. There we go. And it's getting hard to speak, getting hard to articulate, getting hard to form coherent thoughts. So Rick, I'm going to need you to carry this game on your back. I'm going to need you to do some fun, interesting stuff. Keep us engaged, keep that heart rate up. Thanks to Travis and Carlos for setting up the joust. Let's see how fast Rick can get into this engagement. Timo calling for the 5 straight bank boost, yeah? Yeah, that sounds right. Sounds good. Rick rolled. Oh no. Steven, we respected you. Sukasa says you need a beer, Florida man style. That it would just, I don't need any help being more tired. And that's what a beer right now would do. The sinkers converge. Not a great place for Travis's sinker if that's him at the back. Yeah, that's the no. That's the 104th Battalion pilot at the back. He's got the gray dots. Sinker's at the bottom, where he belongs. There's looks like a 5 forward and a boost. No range there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lou, for coming into the chat, singing your Rick Ali song, "Raising Spirits." Lou says no evade. I mean, doesn't need it. Alright, can't take too long with our dials. 2 forwards from everyone. Maybe 3s. In case Rick goes for a 3 bank. Can deny him his extra die.
He had one, but I think it was all black.
How often is too often to check in on the timer? Because we got 1:14. Rick Ollie's dialed in. He's changing it. Maybe he's thinking he can get a 4 and a boost. Whether he wants to 5 forward. Maybe take a shot at the arc.
What's up, man?
Yo.
How's it going, everybody that's still watching?
They're a raucous crowd.
A raucous crowd. This is Steve, your friendly neighborhood TO.
I could have introduced you.
That's fine.
I've been awake for 21 hours now.
Yeah, I feel you.
I can't feel anything. I'm going to need Rick Olie to do some super interesting shit.
Yeah. He's the one interesting thing going on here.
Yeah.
So at least it's something to talk about other than two straights.
I'm glad they set up the joust.
Mm-hmm.
Very honorable.
Yep. I suppose this means we're going to have to talk about this on the podcast with these huge bronies, but...
Let's see, I think we did have somebody. Oh, yeah.
That's a story. Oh yeah, trust me, you'll get a personal Florida man story for the podcast. That's for sure. We got all kinds of fun stories from today.
So have you guys seen variants of this list going around here?
Well, Travis has been playing that list he won another Hyperspace trial with it already in Orlando. So a few months ago. So he's been in top 4 at another Hyperspace trial and the one in Mobile. So he's been playing it for a while. His last opponent, Bryan, has also been playing it for a few months. Carlos just picked it up because he realized he could swap out one of the arcs with Rick Olie and decided he wanted to try that out. So, but yeah, it's been getting a little bit of play down here. Haven't seen it a whole lot of other places around the world, but at least not this specific kind of version of it. But it is kind of funny, actually. I've seen it pop up on List Fortress a few times, and every time it's been somebody who used to live here and knows Travis. And so after Travis won the Hyperspace trial with it, there was a couple guys that used to live here who live like out west now that flew it at some to I think into some cuts at some other Hyperspace trials. So
yeah, it definitely. I hadn't seen it, and it was like, oh, why is this new? Because there's nothing that changed.
No,
right?
It's the points on it didn't change at all from the points update, so it's the exact same list. But I mean, essentially, it's just a kind of more efficient swarm. Like if you want to compare it to a TIE swarm, it's just generally speaking more overall efficient. It's just more health.
Yeah, similar offense, more health.
Yeah, pretty much. You get 2 ships that can pump out 3 dice. Got a lot of good blockers in there. It doesn't have to stick together like a TIE swarm as much, which I think makes it a little more versatile.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think he's right too there with Rebel Beef. The going away for the most, or at least the worst versions of Rebel Beef going away. It does help this list out a little bit, and it also, I think, will make it'll shine a little bit more. I think more people will pick it up with Rebel Beef being gone.
What do you think about the Rick version?
I think it adds a nice little spice to it. It's different, so it gives you an I5, so you can PS kill some stuff, and so it just gives you some slightly different options. It's not as good. It's not quite as good at straight jousting as the double arcs are, but it gives you some different options against some other types of lists. Because I think the one thing actually that this list does have some issues with is like pure ace lists. That it has a hard time turning around on. So.
And that Rick gives you a little bit of ace play, so it forces more decision making where you kind of see the block coming and you can guess where it's going to end up. But Rick adds a little bit of an element of mystery and can force you to have to think about who you want to engage.
Yeah, it changes the thought process a little bit. So.
All right, so Rick goes fast. Who'd have thought? Looks like he's out of everybody's arc. So now it's just a question of, do you want to close in for range 1?
Yeah.
I think this is the first Rick we've seen on stream with no EPT. Couldn't fit it in there. No Predator, no Juke. Does have a regen Astromech, though.
Yeah, I think something we've seen time and again really in 2.0 is a lot of times the right choice is to not put a bunch of upgrades on something. Sometimes it's like, okay, this thing's pretty good by itself. I don't need to put a lot of points into it necessarily.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've seen over the last 2 waves a big tendency towards just more ships, more hull, more shields.
Yeah, I need to go. He can't use a dice box. Carlos is notoriously bad at using a dice box.
All right, hit crit goes through onto the 104th. So Timo was asking why did Rick focus instead of target lock in that instance? So when you're not going to get shot.
I mean, it kind of depends. I mean, mathematically speaking, a focus and a target lock are the same. It's just that target lock is more versatile.
Well, I think you're a little more likely to get crits with a target lock.
Yeah, you are more likely to get crits with a target lock. But in this case, in this early shooting, you're just tuning into shields anyways.
Exactly. So there were 3 shields left, or 3 shields on the arc, so you were never going to get a crit through.
Yeah. So it's kind of a hit or miss. But statistically speaking, focus and a target lock are almost identical mathematically. But the target lock is more versatile. So if you're not getting shot at, probably the target lock just to mitigate blanks.
Yep.
Yes, Carlos has been up for quite a while as well. So decision making at this point is getting loose.
Look, it's not a competition unless we're talking about me.
Yeah.
21 hours.
21 hours. 21 hours.
Yeah, it would be nice if you roll natties, you get to keep the target lock around, which is nice.
Yeah, yeah.
So
No, there's definitely it probably was the correct call on that play, but again, like I said, late night decision making.
But hey, it worked out for him.
Yeah, it worked. Yeah, it worked.
He spent the focus, and maybe he just smelled it.
Yeah, just felt it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I feel focused.
Gross.
Or maybe he just needs focus right now. So.
Mm-hmm. So checking for the
Checking
there.
for range from that back arc.
Yeah. Sinker's down at the bottom, so that's the 104th.
Yeah, that's yep.
Trying to shoot Carlos's sinker, but it doesn't look like he's got it. Might be just out. Maybe?
It looks like he might have it there.
Yeah, they're gonna mark the ship.
This is so gross.
You did it to yourself.
No, they did it. Remember, they did it.
Yeah, looks like he's got it.
This is been an interesting tournament from a list building perspective. I gotta go. I'm gonna go back and run the numbers because I really want to see what the average ship count was because I feel like it's definitely over 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like this tournament was very swarmy.
Yeah, I think 2 Cis swarms. Lots of ties.
Yeah.
Some tie SFs. The bombers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
5 bomber lists. I saw 5 tie SF lists. I saw, obviously we got multiple sinker swarms. I saw regular tie swarms, inferno swarms.
Alright, 1 hull damage onto sinker. Reroll the sinker. We got 1 crit. Double crits.
Crit. Oh, he's taking both.
Blanks.
It's so critical.
Ah.
Stun pilot.
Stun pilot is one of them.
And console fire was the other.
Console fire.
Range 3 on sinker for pink.
One evade.
So also this is a rubber match right here too of the 2015 Florida Regional. These 2 guys played in the final,
Oh,
and
nice.
Carlos won that one. So Travis looking for revenge.
2 hits with a focus. Blank and a focus, I think.
He didn't focus when you shot me, did he? What'd you shoot first of all? Your sinker shot. Yeah. Alright. Range 2 on it. So you got 1 left?
So 1 in the sinker. Alright.
So number 9 is my last guy. Range 2 on him.
2 hits. Oh, wow. Natties.
You get 3 rolls on all your guys. Sinker's down.
Yeah.
He's just keeping them for the rerolls. Yeah.
Travis has been the king of natties in the cut tonight.
Nice.
In his top 8 games. Sinker survived. Well, he was 2 away from half, and I think he rolled 6 evades in a row to not get halved and win the game.
Wow.
It was pretty intense.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Yes, clones just want to have fun.
Oh, Lou's gonna be doing song parodies all night.
Oh, great. I love it.
Lou is our ISA fan. He's the #1 contributor.
Oh, nice.
Looks like 2.
2.
2 evades.
Yeah, see? The natties are strong.
Boy. We're not going to get through this match if he keeps doing that.
Oh no,
We need damage.
Oh, we will.
Hit crit. Hey guys, we're under 100 minutes.
Yeah, under 100 minutes. It's been 21 minutes.
Oh wow, okay. That's into this guy. Yes, 3 and 1. Okay, 4. That's right. I get to talk shit about Maui because he doesn't give us enough money. That's how this works.
Yeah.
You have to pay for my respect.
Yeah, that's how the internet works. It's pay to play here, baby.
Mm-hmm. Stunned is if you go over an obstacle.
Yeah, if you go over an obstacle, you take a damage. So.
I get stunned and lose stabilizer backwards.
Yeah.
That happened to me earlier.
Yep. Nobody uses crit tokens.
Yeah. No.
And I don't think I've seen anybody miss a crit on stream, but nobody uses tokens to track it.
Yeah, it's like the lost token. I think everybody like puts them in a bin somewhere and
Oh, I use them. Like, I am so stupid. I will not look down at my own cards.
yeah. I've played with some people that are very that use them like religiously, but most people, I don't even know if they keep them with them.
They're in there mixed with my stress tokens,
Yeah.
my red tokens. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right, Timo. Somebody did forget their hull breach and then caught it later. Flipped their crit. Flipped their damage.
Yeah.
Two forward to victory. Move first, go up there and start the bump.
Let the bumping begin.
Mm-hmm. It's late night. It's time for some grinding.
Some bumping and grinding. Some bumping and or grinding.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You're now watching Hexiled Gaming Late Night.
That's right. That's where we talk closer to the microphone.
Yeah.
Lower tones.
Yes. With your hosts, Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
Whatever happened to Adam Carolla? Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's like, I don't know what he's doing now, though. Basically, his best friend Jimmy Kimmel got too famous for him, and
Yeah.
he just disappeared. An ASMR stream, yeah.
Oh, you can't hear that.
No.
It sounded great.
Yeah, I'm sure it
It's
did.
definitely raising the hairs on my neck.
I'm glad I didn't hear it. I actually hate ASMR. Drives me nuts.
Yep. I hate hearing the sounds of people touching microphones because it's
Yes.
something that I'm programmed to stop.
Yeah, stop that. We had our friend Josh from South Carolina on the podcast one time, and Carlos is very I'm forgetting the word, a very good Southern drawl, like a very thick Southern drawl, and Carlos's wife was like, Oh, I was like, his voice is so soothing. I was like, yeah, we're gonna have him on next time. We're gonna call it Florida Man, you know, ASMR with Josh Wicker.
Nice. Rick with a 2 bank. Has room to boost in if he wants. Well, he doesn't want it. No, he's got arc. He's fine.
Yeah.
Didn't get the free evade because he didn't do a 3, so doesn't want to get up in that arc's backside. Tokenless.
Mm-hmm.
Rick on sinker.
All right, Rick.
Then I whole point. Yep, focus.
Focuses for 2.
Taking 1.
Takes 1.
Sinker.
Travis is calling the game over there for us to, you know, make it easier on us.
What a nice guy.
Yep.
Got 3. Takes 2.
Well, 10 on 10.
Blank, blank focus. Rerolls 1. Gonna keep it.
9 on 10.
Hit, crit. Focus, evade.
Direct.
Direct.
Back row on my arc. I'll go 7 on 14.
One hit. Reroll into 2.
Yeah, that actually could be good. 2 on 14. Yeah. 14.
That was 2 damage on.
Yellow on 14.
Yep. Three with the focus.
In the you know what I mean? I got it. Alright, so both 14, both guys in this row are max 14.
Carlos over there complaining about having to roll in a dice box.
Mm-hmm. It's really holding him back.
It really holds it. Yeah, he has real problems with it.
I'm a big proponent for you roll your dice in the hands, you reveal them on the table. Okay?
Mhm. Yes.
You can shake them all you want in your hands. You're just showing them on the table.
I'll shoot right. Like, we don't do that. So, 3 on 3, you get to all the throws. Take the reroll.
Yeah, Bill. It does have a little you know, a little harder time. Obviously, in extended, there's just so much more, you know, meta to worry about. But I think in hyperspace, in the limited pool, it's pretty strong.
It's like 2, 1 evade. Another shield off of Sinker.
Stop it. Stop it. Are we playing that one early?
2 hits.
That was 99 red one.
Blank, so that's 2 with a shield and a damage card. Hit crit. One evade.
10 has 1 mark. So, guard mark with this marker. Which guy? Oh. Super guard. We're gonna let run the table here. We should press. It could happen.
That sure looked like it was. Yeah, that's the blue one. Oh, okay. There we go. Blue's gone. 80 to 54. One hit. 2 hits. Takes 1. Onto pink. All right, back to dials we go.
Yeah, I mean Travis beat Ty Swarm twice today, so and he's beat Ty Swarms with this list in other tournaments. It just out beefs the Ty Swarm generally speaking. So yeah, Travis has beaten multiple people with Worlds tickets flying Ty Swarms with this list. So it definitely holds its own against Ty Swarm.
So the question is Rick gonna get room to 3 hard in here?
I doubt it. And he may do the 3 hard and just bump into the back of something just to get the extra dice because he.
Yeah.
I mean, but unless Travis does decide to just turn around and not care what Rick does, but.
Maybe talent? So these are... Yeah, these are Travis's. Talon and let these guys move past you. Travis moves first. Yeah, this is a weird position for Sinker, because if you start Talon rolling and you still want Sinker to have those side arcs, then you bank or you 1 forward. Maybe hope to catch something in the back.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're any other arc, you 4K and get that front arc facing the right direction.
Yeah, I think I would say Sinker probably just does a straight maneuver here, keeps some of his guys in his arc for re-rolls and hopes to get a back arc shot.
All right, goes for a bump. I think that's smart. And then you deny the...
Yeah, if you block
hard.
block the hard 3, at least that keeps Rick from being tokened.
All right, looks like he's just gonna bump.
I will say to Bill's point, the this list, the Sinker Swarm does have a little bit of issues with Imperial Aces. It does have, it has a hard time getting boxing it in essentially, and keeping arcs on things. So I actually beat Travis at the System Open with my Imperial Aces list, Vader, Sunter, and Vermeil. So it does have problems with the aces.
Curly hair, glasses. Is that like
Viking says, good morning. Did you go to sleep in the time that it took to do this event? Have you been watching, gone to sleep, and woken up, and we're still streaming? Actually, one of the guys in our local group was in California at the beginning and has since gone across the entire country and is back home in Bluffton, South Carolina.
There you go.
There was a toddler that actually learned to walk while we were streaming the first game, and has now graduated college.
Yes. Yeah.
I think has just gotten engaged.
Yeah. The wedding's in April.
Is this top four? No.
This is the final. Thank God this is the final.
That's why there's 83 minutes left. Don't play that game with me. I'm in some kind of X-Wing limbo.
Yeah.
It's always the top four and never the final.
You went back in time, yes.
Yep. Everybody just gonna shuffle forward. Get nice and close. Compliment each other's aftershave.
Yeah, Empire Edition. Sunter definitely is not 1.0 Sunter anymore. He's a role player now. Very good role player, but he's not a feature piece of a list anymore.
I think he's very cost effective.
Yeah.
He's very well priced.
Oh yeah.
Lou watches a lot of our tabletop simulator games, which is why he's always screaming to flip the table.
Flip the table. Flip the table. I've never seen an actual real life table flip. I did see a table collapse at a hyperspace trial in Miami. That was pretty funny.
That's rough.
Yeah, they had to reset the whole game there.
Alright. Hit crit. Double natural evades. Carlos does not want this game to end.
No.
One hit. One evade. Hit crit.
I will say, as a TO, I love having guys like this in the finals and cuts because I don't have to worry about them. That's why I'm able to be over here talking to you guys.
Double evades again.
Oh man!
He couldn't do his little flip thing in the tray, and apparently that's working.
He figured out the tray.
Cool. 80 minutes left. I'm about to take the tray away.
Yeah, right.
Just wake me up when you do damage.
Range 1 on green.
Double crits.
Here we go again.
Can you make it 6?
Nice. Take
One evade.
1 crit on green. Direct hit.
Direct hit on
Direct.
green.
Yeah. And range 1 on green.
All right, here's a range 1 from a torrent on green. 3 dice.
I think I can reroll on this one.
Hit crit. Man, he's a lot of 2 out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for a sinker reroll. Gets it. Back into another focus.
Really need that one.
One evade. Takes another crit on green.
Damage sensor array.
Yeah.
And that puts him over half points. 54 to 93.
By the way, we'll have the opportunity. I want to give the thank you to the Cool Stuff crew who has so kindly allowed us to stay here till all hours of the night and finish this tournament.
I gotta say, great internet
Yes.
and one of the best air-conditioned venues I've ever been in.
Yeah. No. The store is
It is
always.
Very cool.
Yeah. The store is always kept cold. So
I'm burning so many calories just existing in this
yeah,
space.
it's good.
Crit on the arc.
Yeah. Your one of your guys, Kurt, messaged me on the Facebook event requesting that the AC was rocking, and I told him I would do what I could. So
He had a not great time at that one in South Carolina.
Yes,
and that was
I know.
one of the problems.
that was one of many problems.
Yes. Let's loose stabilizer.
All right, we're moving now.
Mm-hmm.
So many dice thrown in this matchup. There's just so many dice.
Not nearly enough damage.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What do we got? We got a gold squadron. One of Travis's golds is down. Sinker's down. Things are happening. We got another gold squadron. A couple gold squadrons hanging on by their skin of their teeth over there on Carlos's side.
We are almost to the normal match time of 75 minutes.
Yes, almost there.
We're so close.
So close.
Those are numbers that I can deal with.
Yeah.
So basically, you just take down the shield. Sinker has 6.
I just got back from a Disney trip,
Yeah.
and so now I look at these numbers in terms of time people waited to ride the new Hagrid's ride. And I think it was up to like 240 minutes. I don't know what their cutoff is, if they even have one.
Yeah.
Eventually, at the end of the day, it gets to at capacity where it's like the amount of time you're waiting is past the
When the
amount
park-
of time
yeah.
the park is opened.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like you need to stop. Yeah.
Yeah. It was over 10 hours on the day it came out. I went to Islands of Adventure, and it never opened.
Oh.
Never opened the day I was there. Waited 2 hours, I think, for King Kong because we were in line and the ride broke.
Oh.
But we'd already waited an hour, and they didn't have an estimate. And
Yeah.
they're like, "You can stay in line. We don't know how long it's going to be."
Yeah.
So it was the sunken cost fallacy of
Yeah.
like, well, we've already done it this long.
Yes. Exactly.
So we waited.
Yep.
I think another 30 minutes, and then it was another 30 minutes after that to get on the. Oh
Yeah.
man, it was bad. and we got stuck in a part of the queue where there's an animatronic who delivers this nonsensical, like just gibberish, made up
Just
language,
like over and over again.
diatribe at you, and starts yelling, and it was like a 5-minute loop, and we were in that section for an hour and a half.
Oh no. That's horrifying.
And when they finally came out and said the ride wasn't working, they turned the lights on and shut off the sound, but the animatronic kept animating. Oh boy,
It just kept going.
yeah. And then it was weird because they were like, "All right, the ride's back up," and we're like, "Great!" But then the sound came back on for the animatronic, and we're like, "Oh
Yeah.
no, not this again."
Yeah.
Um, 7 3K.
Oh yeah, I think there's another torrent that's dead. Carlos's that I don't think got. I'll go find out which one it was.
Okay.
Gray and no sticker are dead.
Gray and which one?
The one with no sticker.
Okay. Oh, the ones that are both on one hull
Yeah.
in the overlay. Makes sense.
Sorry, Justin, you did not win just because you told me you won when Carlos was in the bathroom. All right.
That's not how it works. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. All right, little 3K. Green here. I think that's the one with damage sensor array, so doesn't want his actions anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Travis is kind of a machine. He's one of the few people I know that, really one of the only people I know that can slog his way through tournaments with a list like this over and over and over again. He's been playing Swarms for on and off for a very long time, so he's used to the grind.
Yeah, the more ships you have, the more tedious it has to get the longer you play it, right? I mean, setting that many dials.
Yeah.
I think we saw that in the last round where the guy who lost was like, I'm glad I don't have to play that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, most people I know will play a list like this and at a tournament or two, and then they're like, man, I can't wait to play something else.
Yeah.
Nah, not Travis.
Oh yeah, Rick is here.
Rick is here. He's doing things.
Mm-hmm. He's not bumping. That's
Yeah, he's
quite
not
an
bumping.
accomplishment here.
He did a nice little weave through the mess there, actually.
Throwing dice. Hit crit, looks like. Takes the crit.
No, I think it was hit crit. So he takes
okay.
a hit. He's taking a hit crit. Yeah, and he took a direct hit, so 3 damage.
Yeah. 1, 2. Pink. One hit. And an evade. think it was Travis's sinker out the back.
Mm.
Another one.
Shield on Rick.
Oh, Rick.
All right.
Rick taking damage.
He's got an astromech for that. Sinker.
Fuck you, Rick.
Oh.
This guy.
Carlos whiffed on that shot, or Travis whiffed on that shot at Rick, and Carlos told him he got Rick rolled. So.
See, that's why I don't want this list to become a thing. I
Yeah,
wanna hear
the
that.
Rick roll jokes will just be endless.
2. Takes 1.
Oh, that's pretty good. Hit, crit, reroll.
All right, here's the reroll. No focus.
So we got hit in 2 crits.
Yeah. 2 eyeballs. Spins the focus.
So
Takes 1.
crit.
And then your P19 hunter. Get the laser one.
Weapons failure, it looks like.
Yeah, weapons failure. Oh. Damage sensor array on the arc.
Damage sensor and the arc.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, wait, hey, crit! That's 2 turns.
All right. He's calling it. Hit crit. Here it comes.
Stop rolling this shit. Come on.
Focus, crit, hit. He got close.
So hit crit.
Yeah.
Alright.
1 of 8
Yeah.
takes the crit.
Structural damage.
Structural damage.
Structural.
3 crits on the arc.
All right, back to dials. Man, that 104th just hanging on. Loose stabilizer, so he wants to do a straight.
Mm-hmm.
Damage sensor array, so he doesn't get any actions except focus or repairing damage cards. And structural damage, so no more green dice.
Yeah. Yep. He's having a good time over there.
Yeah. You have any Telecasters at work?
Telecasters like
The draw on screen.
Yes. We don't we only really use it. We don't use it a lot. We only have kind of like one purpose for it really, but
I think that's the next upgrade.
yeah.
And to be able to point at things.
Yes. I'll take a look at that the New Tech NDI telestrator. It's like it's an app that you can use.
Oh, cool. Scotty doesn't know. I had to hear
Yes.
that so much in school.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie. Euro Trip.
Yeah.
A classic.
Mm-hmm. People reference it constantly. It's a cultural touchstone.
Yeah, for people named Scott.
Yeah.
That's all right. I constantly hear about Scuba Steve from you know.
Big Daddy.
Yes. Yeah, Scuba Steve, damn you. I get that a lot. Damn you, Scuba Steve.
People remember more of Big Daddy than I would have given them credit for.
Yeah. That movie sticks in your head.
What was the last good, like, Adam Sandler movie?
Oh, that's a deep question.
It's going to reveal truths about
oh, man.
you. Your answer.
Jeez, I got to think about that. Now, this is not a traditional Adam Sandler movie. It was a good movie, but it probably wouldn't be in the vein of movies you're thinking of. But Punch Drunk Love was a really good movie.
Yeah. Let's do Happy Madison Productions.
Happy Madison films. Okay.
Yeah.
Not like Fox Searchlight films or
Yeah.
whatever. Whoever did that.
So you have like Big Daddy. Is Little Nicky after that or before that?
I think Little Nicky was after that. I think.
Okay.
It was around the same time frame though.
Then do you go to like, was Click?
Click was kind of around that time too. That was.
I wouldn't say that's a good one, but I'm trying
No.
to think of like the decline.
Yeah, Click may have been like. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Mr. Deeds.
Oh yeah. I don't love that one, but that's definitely
Yeah.
turning downward.
Yeah, yeah. The whole frozen foot gag was kind of funny.
Okay.
John Turturro just like popping up constantly, like out of nowhere. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Although anytime I see John Turturro, all I can think of is De Jesus from
Yep.
the Big Lebowski.
Waterboy. Yeah, that was a little early.
Waterboy's one of his older ones. So I had a strange experience one time. We went to me and the Reverend Joe went out to a concert, or we were supposed to go to a concert. Turned out we had the wrong date for the concert. It was not happening that night. So we were out in St. Augustine area and like trying to find something to do, and we just stopped at this bar that was called Sarbez. It was like a barcade that served grilled cheese sandwiches.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it looks pretty rad. So we're like, all right, we're gonna go with it. So we stopped in there and we get some drinks, and they had bars have TVs and all that kind of stuff normally. This bar had like a 13-inch like cathode tube TV with a built-in VCR. It was like the only TV in the bar, and they literally had Waterboy playing on it, and a VHS copy of Waterboy on repeat.
Oh.
So literally, we were there for like 3 or 4 hours. I think we watched Waterboy like 1.5 times. Or something.
Oh my god. You gotta have a shelf of VHSs that people can choose from. Like you can't.
Okay, so here's a question for you. In Waterboy, the Waterboy's mom, Kathy Bates, plays her, I think, right? Is that Kathy Bates? Is that her name?
I don't remember the mom.
Okay, so the mom, but she has that famous line where she's like, "You play the foosball." So what do you think she's saying there? What do you think she's calling it? Because
Foosball, like the foosball table.
Well, yeah, that's the common misconception. Apparently, I've never watched the movie with closed captioning on. When you watch it with the closed captioning, she's actually saying "fool's ball."
Oh.
So this whole time for 15, 20 years, I thought she was saying foosball. No, she was saying fool's ball.
I mean, look, are we saying that the people who did the closed captioning had the script in front of them and that they have the final say of what she was actually saying? I mean, does that have to go get...
Well, yeah, for a movie, they I would imagine the closed captioning is transcribed.
I don't know. Does that go back to the...
I don't think they send it to a live captioner for a movie. I would bet it's transcribed. But
even a transcription, when you transcribe film, do you have the script? Does it go back to someone to get approved?
I don't know. You work in the film industry, man. You tell me.
I don't do.
I work in live TV.
I send things to transcription, but I don't know what they do. It never comes back to me, and they're like, "Is this right?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, man. You're listening to the same thing I am.
I don't know. There's a script, but in the captioning it said "fool's ball." So I think everybody's been wrong about this the entire time.
I'm just saying, I don't trust those closed captioners.
Okay. I don't trust them either. The live ones. That's what I'm saying. This is a movie, so I'm figuring it was from the script. But I don't know.
We got to find the script of Waterboy.
Yeah, we do. I'm sure somebody's selling it on eBay somewhere. We can find the original script. This question must be answered.
Then we have to find the dailies so that we can see if the director changed
Yes.
on the day the words.
Mhm.
Like, you know what? That's not funny. Say fool's ball.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? Who directed Waterboy?
Now we're getting way too deep.
No. This is just deep enough.
Just deep enough.
Rick on the art.
Frank Carassi? Directed The Wedding Singer. Oh, we almost forgot about that
The
one.
Wedding Singer. That was a classic.
Click. Okay. All right, makes sense. Oh wait, are we playing an X-wing game?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the X-wing game.
Oh, there's a ship that's missing. I think 104th is
You want to go
gone.
find out what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tarful, did you go and look it up? Range 1 into this torrent. 3 dice. Rerolls the focus into a focus. Boy, I feel like I've seen that a lot. Hit crit. One evade. One went out of the box. We're gonna re-roll it. It's a crit in gray. No, white. No. Which one is that? That's green. Double evades. Nice. Range 2. There's a crit. Rolled out of the dice box. Ooh, rolls a hit twice.
Green has one left.
16 range
That one's right.
I think Rick just took a crit.
There, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like 104th is gone. Rick's got a crit on him. Hey guys, only 55 minutes left. We're coming out the other side. I'm getting my second wind.
You set me up for failure, and you're doing weird math. I'll try to fill stuff. Yeah, 1 on 3. Hey man, good average. Oh shit! Got one.
There's the evade.
Roll. Is 16 gonna try it again? 1 on 2 now. Yeah. Yeah, I did that earlier. Caught it. Oh my. Come on, baby.
Ooh.
Rolling. Should have used your die. Should have gone with those.
So that's pink gun.
Yeah. I like this question. So if you could have one X-Wing ship to raid Area 51
I
with,
didn't want to read that.
which
too
one would you
topical.
pick?
Reddit's all over this shit. Oh boy.
Oh, man.
U-Wing. TIE Phantom. Oh, it used to have a crew slot.
Kind of feel like the Phantom's a great one.
I mean, I can sneak in,
Cloaking
sneak
your
out.
way in.
I can have a gunner along with me to take some photos.
Or maybe just a Falcon. I'll just ignore that hunk of junk and
Fit right in.
yeah.
Got him. I was thinking about possible alt art cards. I wanted a Rick Olie, which would be a Tony Hawk's
skateboarding.
themed.
Yeah.
And then a Rick Olie would be a Matador theme.
These are all good options.
Maybe it would be a double-sided mispronunciation alt art. Because it's Olie.
Olie, okay.
What's the pronunciation we're going with?
Or you could do like, was it Rick Olie? Isn't that like a soap bar or something? Like Olie?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oil of Olie.
Oil of Olie.
This guy's a fancy one. He used bath salts.
No, don't mention bath salts in Florida. That doesn't go well.
Sorry.
You get zombies.
I remember that. Oh.
That was like the original Florida Man story.
Yeah, I think so.
That kind
Eating
of set off
faces and shit.
it set off the meme.
Wow, I can't believe I was there for that. I was on the internet at that time.
Yes, you do get the free. Oh, do you get over the obstacle? It's just fully completing a maneuver, isn't it?
For the evade?
For the free
full
evade?
throttle?
Yeah. So yes, over gas cloud you get it. Over debris you don't because you get stressed.
Correct.
I think because it is an action. I believe, right? Or am I just too tired to think straight?
It's just when the stress...
Now I gotta look it up.
Because on that one, you get the stress as part of executing the maneuver, right?
Yeah. But you get it immediately. Like you as soon as you overlap, you do the.
So yeah, it is an action after you fully execute the maneuver. Yeah, you can throttle over rock and gas, but not debris. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. That torrent fits there. Takes a focus. Is this a K-turn?
You can't look away, Lou, because sinker swarms are mesmerizing.
I feel like I am being hypnotized. I'm being lulled into a slumber.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's this list. Rick, my prince, you were supposed to protect me from this. You're supposed to revitalize me. Like Oil of Olie.
Yes.
We are not sponsored, by the way.
No.
Please give me money, Olie.
But we should be.
Yeah.
That's Joe's favorite line.
I'll make we'll make dice-shaped bath bombs.
Yes. Oh yeah. You can just toss them in the bath.
Yeah.
And when you get a bad roll, they just dissolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No bubbles. This- What am I doing? I'm crazy, man. There we go. All right, there's a damage. A hit crit. Structural.
Right on the console fire. Shit.
Console fire.
It evens out from the weapons failure.
No, that was the structural. Okay.
He's got a weapons failure and two face downs. Yeah, that doesn't matter what they are. Weapons failure and two face.
All right, so that was Rick. Big Daddy Rick rolling back into the game, throwing out crits.
Just try to kill that guy. 3 on 2. If you get lucky, just sinker on your V19. Oh, just 1 hit.
1 hit.
All right, so Carlos only has 1 V19 left apparently. Let's see which other one died.
Okay. It's got to be green. Range 1 on Rick. Woo. 2 hits. Rerolls with sinker for 3. 1's going through. Gets the evade from the evade token, takes 1. Shields are down for now. We do have an R2.
Magenta has 2 hull left.
All right. Oh, we're so close.
So close.
Where's this? You said that there was gonna be some waterfall effect. Things were just gonna
A little bit.
snowball out of it.
I mean, I mean, Carlos only has 2 ships left. 5 hull altogether. That could easily go
Yeah,
away
I
the
can
next
see
turn.
Yeah, I don't think. Not a great opportunity to bug out and get some shields back, and you probably don't want to do that anyway when you're behind.
Yeah. That can be the problem with R2 Astromech is sometimes you don't get the chance to use them because you can't afford to not be shooting.
Yeah. Two torrents left over there for Travis. One's on 3 with the structural damage. That could be a PS kill, potentially.
And the other thing, I mean, his others, Carlos's 1 gold squadron also has a weapons failure on it, so he's not doing much damage.
What
with
a
that guy.
jerk.
What a jerk. Yeah. Now, I guess if he's shooting at the other one with the structural damage, I guess it evens out.
Maybe a pretty funny fight.
Yeah. It's like, how many dice are being thrown here? 1 on 1. Okay.
It's a fair fight. $45 minutes left. Oh boy. I'm catching my 3rd wind.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go another 22 hours.
We're gonna play this whole tournament again tomorrow.
I'm down. Rick is great, but he's no space futon. Have you seen anybody flying that resistance shuttle?
Actually, there was a couple people flying it today.
Okay. I didn't see any of them.
I might tell you something because they weren't
Yeah.
near the top, near the stream table.
Mhm,
But yeah, there was. I think there's at least 2 that I saw, 2 lists containing at least 1.
Okay. I haven't seen nobody on Vassal, nobody on in this tournament. Nobody at my store. I haven't seen anybody play with those yet, and I'm not buying them.
I picked up 1 just because I get 1 of everything at least, but I don't have any plans to play it at the moment.
Oh, I did. I had their stream up, the GSP stream. There was
Yeah.
a Chewbacca Falcon with how many pods?
Should be 4. That's what.
Yeah.
There's the 4 uniques, and
Yep.
they fit with Chewbacca and with like 20. I think enough points to put some upgrades on Chewbacca as well.
Yeah.
So it's I was actually thinking about that list. I think we talked about it on the podcast a little bit. I think it's that list may actually have some potential.
Yeah. Just take the evade, I guess, and then I'll roll it.
So Rick's got 3 talents. Don't think that's gonna help him out here. He might just dial in something fast, and if he bumps, at least he's getting the extra die because you don't have to execute it, right? You just
Yeah,
the
you just have to
maneuver.
do a faster maneuver to get the extra die.
What ship does passive sensors come with?
It's a good question.
Somebody in the chat's gonna tell me.
Somebody will tell us.
N1 and Hyena. Okay.
Yeah. So that's not too bad. I mean, people will have a fair number of those in their collections. Since, probably buying multiple N1s and Hyenas generally.
I was just thinking that I think it was 5 TIE SFs with passive sensors and homing missiles. It's like,
Yeah.
man, you had to go out and buy 5 other ships and
Yeah.
put those upgrades. Weren't we supposed to get past that? Wasn't that one of the promises of 2.0 is that like, oh, you're not going to have to buy ships of other factions to get upgrades?
Yeah.
I guess they are kind of talking about card packs.
Yeah, they're supposedly, and they have teased that there will be an announcement about card packs at Gen Con. So that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Talking about evade.
Crit. Focus into an evade.
By 1 die. Alright, sinker. 2 left on that guy. I got this full mod, but I gotta go for the Jacksonville.
This is a range 1 into Rick.
No, I think he's trying to get a PS kill on the Gold Squadron.
Sinker on V-13.
Yeah, on the V19. Okay.
He's just trying to get dice off the table.
Well, there goes my camera.
What are you doing there, Carlos? All right, that is a dead V19.
All right, well, now I don't have to keep track of those anymore.
Rick versus the world.
Nobody say Rickroll. Damn it.
You did it.
Did it to myself.
Did it
I
to
played
yourself.
myself.
Should definitely try spinning.
Did Rick shoot that round?
Mm,
I'm sure he did.
I'm sure he did.
It was probably wholly unimpressive.
Yeah, the half of sinker is still worth 25, 29. Full health, turn 25. You have to.
So talk to me about the St. Augustine convention you're doing. a
Oh,
tournament at?
Ancient City Con, yeah. So there's a convention in at the Wargoff Village in St. Augustine, Florida, September 21st. It's called Ancient City Con, and we're going to be running an X-wing event there. It's kind of a somewhat more casual tournament, but its entry is included with your con badge, and we're collecting a bunch of raffle prizes and stuff for it. So we're getting some. We've got some local stores that have given us some prizes to give away. The con, I think, was able to get in contact with both Disney and FFG to get some prize support. So should be a fun event.
Sweet.
But, so yeah, keep an eye out. We'll be posting some more details about that in the coming months.
Yeah. Have you ever been to that convention before?
Yes, yeah. We ran some X-wing tournaments there a few years back. But we hadn't run one there in a couple years, so this is kind of like a return. We'll also be running some events. I won't be there, but one of our other local TOs will be running some events at WasabiCon in Jacksonville in October. It's Worlds weekend, so I'll be at Worlds. But
Yeah. So Ancient City doesn't tell me anything about what that con is. It a comic convention? Is it a
yeah, I know. It's
board game convention?
It's kind of I think it's tries to be kind of a multimedia. It's
Yeah.
anime, with board gaming and that kind of stuff too.
Mhm.
You know, it's not a huge con. It's fairly small local thing, but. But yeah, it's Ancient City Con because it's in St. Augustine, which is the oldest city in the Americas.
It's been a long time since I've been to St. Augustine, but being in Savannah, look,
Yeah,
I've done the old coastal city thing a lot, but I do kind of want to see.
They're
St.
like
Augustine
the same
again.
thing.
Yeah. I was trying to say that in not so many words.
I've been
and
to
not so
both.
definitively.
Yeah, I've been to both, and it doesn't feel too different.
Yeah. You go to Charleston, you go to Savannah. You
The
go
one
to St.
bonus
Augustine.
with Savannah is that you can drink in the streets.
Yep,
we
do have that.
Yeah,
And I do that very often.
I
And
like,
it's weird when you go to other places
and you can't
because
drink in
you're
the streets.
used to doing that.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you can't.
I like to go to was it a place called Wet Willie's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll go there and get
Call a cab.
an adult slushy.
Mm-hmm. It's weird. I think like there was one of those where my sister went to college in Myrtle Beach, I think. And I would tell her like, oh yeah, man, I like starting the day, the weekend off with Wet Willie's. And she's like, oh my God, that's what sorority girls do. And I'm like, look, man, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's delicious, and it gets me exactly where I want to be.
Yeah. Oh, I was
$9.
I was right where I needed to be after that that one drink.
X-Wing. So
I
Rick,
don't know about young me, but current me has a huge crush on Natalie Portman. I mean,
Lou's getting to the same point there. So hard turn from Rick. He's going to barrel roll, try and get out of that back arc. Looks like still in 2 of those torrent arcs. He's going to roll those dice. I can't believe Travis's sinker has lived this long. One
baby.
hit. Double focus.
My favorite Real Big Fish song just came on the radio. I'm excited.
I can sense it.
I can sense the excitement.
Real Big Fish makes me think of Tony Hawk as well.
Yeah. Chat, guess the song.
All right, so nothing gets through onto Rick. Oh boy.
So now, if this game does go to time, it's Rick's fault. It's all Rick's fault.
22 hours.
If this were just 2 regular old sinker swarms, this would be over right now.
So I think I'm gonna get a hotel room.
His dice are never gonna give him up. You're right.
Oh no. It's horrible.
Ooh, sell out
We almost
close,
made it.
but no.
So I think I am gonna grab a hotel room, but I think I might just try. I've never done 24 hours.
Uh huh.
I might just I'll get that hotel room and just punch myself in the face until 5
For
a.m.
for another hour or 2, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I can say I did it and never do it again. Might need to get the hotel for 2 days. No way.
Why not make a vacation out of it?
I just got back from vacation.
You need a vacation from your vacation.
Yeah.
I have vacations like that.
Also, now we're past McDonald's dinner time. So now it's all breakfast at 3 a.m.
Carlos has 1 ship left. Problem is, may not be able to catch it. This is a 1-day event. We're not going to make it to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, so we will stay within the 24-hour time period.
Mm-hmm.
It's beer, by the way. The song, it was killing somebody to find out, so I figured I would just let you know.
Does he get around it? Yeah, he's got it. Lou with the cheer, see?
Yeah. Lou coming in strong late at night.
Mm-hmm. Keeping us alive, invigorated.
Yeah. There's nothing more exciting for a streamer than like those widgets popping up. You know, that's your lifeblood. That's why you do it.
We're almost to 30 minutes.
Almost.
I love whole numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the same number of bits we just got as well?
I think it was.
30 bits,
Look at
30
that.
minutes.
See, that's why he
That
did
couldn't
it.
be a coincidence.
I can't be. Not with
No.
Lou. He seems to be all over the puns.
All right, 3 hard. Here's the evade. There's the boost. You know, Carlos started out with
Oh,
the honorable
man.
joust, and now he's being a little squirrely boy.
So this is a shot into an evaded Rick with the auto thruster cloud. Did he actually?
Hit crit natties from sinker through the gas with his ability active. 4 dice. He doesn't roll one. He rolls 3 eyeballs. He spins the token and the effect. Still takes the crit.
Takes the crit.
I mean, it wipes out his shield, knocks it back to half.
Yeah.
So he's just conceding because he can't regen anymore.
He can't. Yeah, he can't regen anymore. So Carlos has conceded the match. He's not going to make us play out the rest of the 30 minutes.
All right. Thanks to both players. Congrats to Travis on your win. That's going to do it for that match.